Hi everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Jodie Harrison, the CEO of Prolong Lash, and I'm sitting here with the lovely Alicia, our head of marketing.
Hello, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to talk about how to deal with dirty lashes in your lash salon. It's a hot topic, it's a problem, and without the proper education, it just continues to be a problem. So
that's right, it all starts with you as a lash artist. Because people like me don't know about lash aftercare, they don't even know that much about lash extensions, so to speak. So we need to be trained, and you need to train them.
Yeah.
So aftercare, how do you look after your lashes? First step, first of all, what do you do? What do you do when someone first comes into the salon?
Yeah, so, well, in terms of the aftercare itself, what you should be doing is washing your lashes twice daily with Prolong Lash cleanser, an ophthalmologically tested and a cleanser that's specifically made for eyelash extensions is the best thing to use. So Prolong Lash ticks those boxes.
And whether they're professional lash extensions or whether they're your own lashes, whether they're the DIY lashes that are out there or whether they're the new printed lashes that are out there,
yeah.
Prolong Lash can wash all of those.
Every type of lash, that's what you want to be washing. Any lashes, anything that's on your eyes, if it's your natural lashes, you need to wash them as well. So you do want to use an eye wash like Prolong Lash cleanser. But that's the most important thing for the hygiene standpoint. But for a lash artist, the first step in educating your clients, I think, starts well before they even attend their appointment. So think about what kind of content you're putting out there on your social media channels, on your website. Are you putting up posts telling people on Instagram how to wash their lashes, the importance of washing their lashes, what kind of lash cleanser you use and recommend to your clients? Because that just really ingrains in your audience that you value that. That's important to you.
And some of those hideous photos that are out there, like, they're disgusting. And it's really good, and I think the lash artists are doing the right thing. On the socials, they put up that before, after, or cared, not cared for. And for someone like me that likes, is attracted to an image, I see that disgusting lash mixed up, like feral looking wool matted, dreadies. It's like lash dreadies.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing as lash dreadies?
You just created it, but well, it exists, and you just created a name for it.
Yeah, they just get like all dreadied up and everything, and I think showing that before and after for someone like me is really, it's really good, because I'm like, I don't want my lashes to look like that.
Yeah. So yeah, ingraining that early on, and then also on your website. Like, people are going to go to your website to book, if you have a website, that is, and I hope you do. And if you don't, we have some very helpful tips on our website as to how to build a website. So hop onto our blog page. But if you do have a website, you also want to start putting this information on there. People start looking, before they choose what kind of set they want to know, how high maintenance are these? What am I going to have to do? So you want to explain on your website, you do need to get a refill, that you do need to be washing your lashes daily, and you do need to be using the recommended products. Because again, if they know this before they even come into your salon, it makes it so much easier to explain that later.
And some people don't. Once they've read the blurb and the content, and this is me, I'm one of them, it's too much, it's work for me. It's extra work that I don't have. I mean, now that I'm getting used to it, it's a lot easier. But if that information wasn't in front of me and then I turned up, paid the money, the $280, whatever it is you pay, then I left and they fell out or something happened, I'd be like, well, that was an absolute waste of time.
Absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
So you're devaluing your own service.
Yeah.
You're not giving the right information to people and teaching them how to look after their lashes.
Exactly.
So what happens when your client comes in and their lashes are disgusting?
Okay, I would think that you would smack them with a ruler over their knuckles. That would be the first thing.
She's into corporal punishment.
I don't know. I'd be furious. Like, if I was a lash artist, I'd be furious. Because number one, it's a reflection of your work walking around out there. Number two, they haven't done what you've definitely explained to them. Number three, it's just a waste of money. And a waste of time and money for everyone. As you probably booked in the set for a 45-minute refill, and looking at them straight away that they're dingy and dreaded, and they're going to take a lot longer to get them looking good again.
Yeah.
And you probably even want to ask them not to come back. So would you seriously?
Jodie's just kicking people out of her salon for having dirty lashes. So don't turn up with dirty lashes to Jodie's
No,
salon.
you're out. You're out on your ear. No, I think that I would be annoyed, like really annoyed.
It is annoying. You're right. It is annoying when people turn up and they haven't cared for them, because you know that appointment is just going to take so much more work for you than it does ordinarily. But I think that you need to educate your clients to go and deal with this before they're walking in to see you. So yes, we have some people that are going to wear makeup. Maybe they came straight from work, maybe they're in an office and they want to wear their makeup for the day, and they're coming straight to see you and they haven't had a chance to cleanse their lashes and make sure they're clean. I'm not talking about for this weeks and weeks of disgusting
build up dreadies,
no hygiene. I'm talking just the general day-to-day dirt and dust. What I did was I just trained my clients to walk straight in and say, I'm just going to wash my lashes. They just walked straight into the bathroom and washed their lashes before they even sat down at the reception and chilled out with their magazine or whatever. They just walked straight to the bathroom and washed their lashes straight away. So we just said, if you're going to wear makeup during the day, even if you're not, most of my clients just went and washed them straight away.
What did you have for them to wash with? I mean, I know obviously Prolong, but what did you have? Brushes for them?
Yeah, so we didn't personally have brushes in our salon. There was 15 beds, and that's a lot of people and clients coming through. We didn't have brushes. We just recommended people use their fingertips. So it was just pop the cleanser on your fingers, use your fingertips, and then we had disposable paper towel, nice good quality paper towel, because you don't want cross-contamination of like fabric towels or anything like that. So we had some nice, really good quality paper towel for people to dry their eyes with after they'd
and that
washed
was enough.
Yeah,
you found that was enough, but
people were happy with that.
Keeps it simple, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that difficult.
No, it's very
it's like
easy.
washing your hands after you go to the bathroom.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's just a habit. It's like washing your lashes should be that much of a habit.
Yeah. And so when I worked in my home salon, it was a bit different because my bathroom wasn't just right there for people to access. I kind of had to guide them through to a different area. So I did do the lash bars on the bed at that point because I didn't want people to have to go and do that themselves, and I was able to allow that little bit of extra time for myself to do lash bars because I was in charge of my own schedule. But by that point, I had trained those clients to never turn up with that weeks and weeks of build-up. So if they were turning up with dirty lashes, it was just dirty from that day. So it's just a simple
and that's
lash
understandable.
bar. Yeah,
and that's understandable because a lot of people do come from work.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably wouldn't kick those people out, but I would kick them out.
Just being more lenient.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get the day-to-day stuff. I just the dreadies. How can you even stand that on your face, like looking at it in the mirror, it's dirty.
So how do you stop that? How are we going to train people to stop turning up like that? Like, that is a challenge that people face often in the lash industry, that people don't care. They go, oh, my lash artist will just wash my lashes for me when I get there, whatever, she'll just refill them. I don't have to do anything about it.
I think your idea is good, like having them wash their lashes when they arrive, because and you say you've got, come on, we're on a bit of a tight schedule, we've got to get you through. So they go and they realise how quick and easy it is.
Yes.
And then you've got the right product there. And whatever product you use, and this is not a plug for Prolong, this is just whatever you have there for your clients to use, whatever you have sending them home with, make sure it's a really good cleanser, because your cleanser's half your problem.
Yeah.
People are still using baby shampoo. People are still just using water. Now that water's fine, but you don't wash your body in water. You use a body wash or you use a special soap. You know, everyone uses something in the shower. It's the same with your lashes. Mm-hmm. They don't get clean with just splashing a bit of water on them. I have been so good this time, so I don't get my lashes done much because I'm a picker. And they destroy my lashes. That's what I feel like, because I picked them off. But Alicia did my lashes last time. He actually did the LED lashes.
Yes.
And they've been UV, and they've been the most comfortable that I've had. And I have religiously washed them twice a day. And have a look.
Isn't she a good girl? See? With beautiful lashes.
So I have been very, very good this time. But it's the difference between you bugging me about it for the last 4 years to now just doing it. It's just like it's natural. You just wash your lashes and they last longer.
Well, I think you nailed it right on the head. I don't know what that saying is. Just nailed it on the head.
Nailed it on the head.
Yeah, you nailed it on the head, because the bugging you thing, I literally annoyed you into washing your lashes. And I think you do actually have to be quite relentless with people. Don't let people get away with it. If you let them get away with it once, they go, oh, well, she didn't care last time, and they'll just keep on doing it again. So every time they come in with bad lashes that they clearly haven't been looking after for the past 2 weeks, lay down the law. Like, no, this isn't good enough. I don't have time to clean all this up and refill them. When you do then clean them all up, don't run into the next person's appointment to try to fill out their lashes more. Only do what you can do. And then when they stand up and look at the end of the appointment, you can say, they're not as full as usual and they will not be full unless you wash them, and I don't have to spend 15 to 20 minutes cleaning them. I could have spent 5 minutes cleaning them and that other 15 minutes could have been refilling. But no, that time was wasted on cleaning them because you can't spend 3 seconds in the shower washing your lashes, you know?
Stop being lazy.
Yeah, you do have to lay down the law with
It is
your
lazy.
clients.
It's lazy. It has to be lazy. I've got my son dates this girl, Verity Hy-Vee. I know she listens and watches. And Verity wears makeup to work. She has to. She works in a position where she has to wear makeup to work. And it doesn't matter what time of night it is. I can hear them come in from a dinner or a party or something. I hear her in the bathroom washing her makeup off and washing her lashes.
What a good girl.
Yeah. See? Well, that's just one person, but
yeah, but you just got to instill that
beautiful
habit.
skin. She's got beautiful lashes all the time. Like, it's got to take pride in yourself. I think it's taking pride in yourself and the work that the lash artists are doing for you.
It is strange that people would pay all this money to get lashes and want, obviously, to look good and feel good about themselves, and then let them just get trashed, and then they walk around looking manky. It's like, why did you care enough to spend X amount of money only to then look like you got manky lashes for a week and a half? What an odd choice.
And we all know that times are a little bit tough at the moment, and that probably getting your lashes done is like, oh, do I get them? Do I not get them? Do I get them? And some people are just addicted, and other people just like the look. A lot of people I speak to in business turn up to conferences, and not lash conferences, like CEO conferences or operations conferences, and they got their lashes done, and they're beautifully well groomed, lawyers beautifully well groomed, whatever their role is, it makes no difference. But I'm like, oh, you got your lashes done? Yeah, I wouldn't go without my lashes because it saves me so much time in the morning, because it looks like I'm awake, so if I'm racing out the door. But they do wash them because they say at night you've got a little bit more time. Yeah, you spend all this money in tough times on these lashes, look after them.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are all things that you can just instill into your clients from day one, like from the advertising that you're doing before they come in to the time that they come in. When they're laying on the bed, you tell them how to look after them. For the first time, they might not get it the first time. You know, they might think, she's being a bit dramatic. I'm sure you don't have to wash them that often or whatever. Wash them a couple of times a week, it's fine. Tell them about lash mites, our favourite, Jodie's favourite, lash mites. Tell them that they have lash mites on their eyes. That is part of the natural ecosystem of the eye, but tell them that you can get an infestation or a build-up of lash mites if you're not washing, if you're not cleansing. Just remind them that lash extensions are not just natural lashes as well. Natural lashes, you can get away with not washing them so specifically. Like, if I'm not wearing eyelash extensions at a point in time, I just wash my lashes with the rest of my face, and I don't really sort of focus. I just wipe my cleanser over the top as I'm doing the rest of my face. But if you're wearing lashes, there's a lot more surface area for things to catch on. They're longer, they're thicker, they're porous, they absorb stuff like natural oils. You really actually need to specifically cleanse them and let your clients know that it's not the same as natural lashes.
And also something that I've noticed when I have no lashes on, which is 70% of the year, I will wash my face, and I still use a good cleanser, and I wash my face, but I sort of skip around my eyes, or I can wash them a bit stronger. I think vigorous is the word you told me. Don't let, when you've got the lash extensions, be careful how hard you actually do scrub on those lashes, because when you haven't got them, I tend to put eye drops in the morning if I need to, and then scrub all this with that. But when I've got lashes in, I'm very careful with the eye drops, number one, and also that I don't rub too hard. So be careful that you don't rub them. It's still an addition to your lash, so it can come off. Like it can shred.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
So
of
be-
course, yeah.
So be careful how hard you scrub them, but you can definitely get in there. Like I use the brush, and I definitely get in there with the brush, and I try and separate, and then I use the wand after to try and separate them and clean them properly. I'm so good now.
Gentle but thorough.
Gentle but thorough. That's me.
Yes.
That's me. Gentle but thorough.
The definition of dirty.
Gentle but thorough. No, not really.
I wouldn't call you gentle.
Even the way you scrub them, be careful. It's another thing. That's your role to explain to your client. I like the idea of you showing them how to do it, like at the salon. Like, there's no reason why you can't spend the first couple of times just showing them even with fingertips.
Oh, when you have
and then you show them what's late.
Yeah, when you have your first appointment with someone, you should be allowing time to do your consultation at the start, which is your mapping, talking about what they want. And just as important as the consultation is the aftercare part at the end, that you should be actually spending time. Don't shove an aftercare card in front of them at the reception desk whilst you're trying to get them to pay and book their next appointment and say, quick, just wash your lashes.
Because we won't read it.
No, and you won't listen, and you're looking in the mirror being like, oh, look how good I look. I've never had lashes before. I look amazing. People are blown away. So don't do that. Like, give the appropriate time and speak to them. Don't let them look in a mirror while you're talking to them either, because they love to see how glorious their lashes are. Get their full attention and spend some time talking about it. You can even show them a video of washing or something like that. We have videos on our website that you can share with them. You can record your own video that you have ready to go, where you just say, this is how you wash them, using your brush, downward strokes, cleanse with lots of fresh water, and just give them a visual. For those people that aren't the good listener as well, it's good for them to have a visual and see how it's done.
Definitely agree with that. You should, and it's up to you to also train your staff, if you have staff, to make sure that spiel, that education is just part of the service.
Yeah.
It's just so when someone books in for $280 or $170 or whatever you charge, their service starts from the second they walk in the door. They're pre-reading. The second they walk in the door, the actual service itself, the aftercare spiel, the booking for the next, it should just be part of the package. Just a flow, just an automatic flow. So it should never not be there.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And then the important things to tell them: wash twice daily with a good quality lash specific cleanser. Do not pick your lashes. Don't touch the lashes generally if you can. Give them a little brush with your lash spoolie if you need to, if they're feeling itchy or you need to separate them. And of course, schedule your refill at 2 to 3 week intervals, depending on each individual lash artist and their ability to get good retention, and also the client's natural lash cycle. It'll change from client to client. Some people will only be able to go 2 weeks, some people might last till 4, so that's up to you and how you work that out. But make sure you're recommending as part of your aftercare that they get their refill done, so that you can just stress the importance of it. And it's as simple as that. I don't think people need to worry about saying don't sleep on your face and don't go into a steam room and don't do this and that, because it gives people a bit of anxiety about them, like, oh no, I can't do all these things and I can't touch them and I'm scared to go into the sauna. Just let people know if you're doing any activities that might have an impact on the lashes, swimming, sauna, things like that, just wash them as soon as you can after that activity.
Well, I've been at this week, so I had mine done 3 weeks ago, so I'm due for mine Monday. I reckon I would have had 8 saunas and 8 steam room sessions and swum nearly every second day in chlorine. So there you go. I'm the walking advert for lash extensions.
She's using so the proper.
I am proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
I'm really proud. I have the rinse at the gym, and then I get home and then I go wash my lashes straight away.
She's so good. She's my best client.
Yay!
Well, I think that's about it. Like, it's pretty simple. It is annoying when people turn up with dirty lashes, but it's all you.
It's all on you.
You have to train them. Yeah. And it's not hard. No. Nag people until they do it. It works.
It works. And now I'm the prodigal little lash artist. Lash artist dream, I am.
Yes, the perfect client.
The perfect client. So I think that's probably what we want to talk about today. But if you've got any questions, you're always welcome to reach out. Alicia is an expert on nagging. So, and I mean that in the nicest
Gentle
way.
persuasion.
Gentle persuasion. Yes.
If you do have questions, you can pop them in the comments box below, and make sure to give us the thumbs up on the video as well. And subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can learn more excellent tips about lash business, lash artistry, and everything in the lash world and outside of the lash world too, because we like to dabble in that.
Cheeses and all sorts of things.
Cheeses. If you want to talk about cheese, we're always here to talk about a good cheese platter or charcuterie board.
But we also have a podcast, the Aussie Lash Wives. So tune into that. We talk about some really interesting and have some really interesting interviews with people. And if you've got any ideas and you'd like to be interviewed, also get in contact with us. We love having lash artists on to talk about what their clients are like and what their salon's like and their business. So get in contact with us. We've enjoyed talking about this today. Stop being lazy and wash your lashes. So you become a prodigal daughter of lash extensions like me.
Put that on your aftercare card. Stop being lazy.
Stop being lazy. Wash your lashes.
I don't know how people will feel about being called lazy, but that's all right.
That's all right.
You know,
We can say that. We
a
can
vibe.
get away with that. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, I'll jump onto our socials, our
goodbye.
Facebook,
She's
Instagram,
nice,
Twitter. And of course, if you want to buy Prolong Lash, www.prolonglash.com and .au for Australia.
Whew, that's a mouthful.
Thank you for
Thanks
tuning
for
in.
today. See you later, guys.
Bye.